Ooh, all right. Greetings, programs. Per Pianissimo here, and welcome to Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears server. Yeah, we're going to build the chapel a little more. I thought giving a view of Dodo Mountain would be kind of cool. Thank you to Puff Pastry for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're still here. And I didn't take too long in getting started. So we are going to work more on this building today. What I thought I would do first was to wipe out this silly thing because it's starting to bug me. This little platform here. I don't recall if someone built it or if it started out here, but I think someone built it. So we are going to take it out. Yes, we are in survival mode. However, we do have a mod, and if you gather enough gold, and it's a lot of gold, you can make a creative flight belt. And that's what I did in preparation for doing this build because, man, pain in the behind to try to do that without some sort of feather fall or creative flight. But no, it works. It works. I've done stuff like that in survival before, without creative flight. So I do know how to do it, but it's nice I don't have to. I play enough vanilla on my own series that aren't on servers. So. Okay, now hopefully that eyesore is gone. I will probably take out these floating islands as well. But I'm not sure I should mess with Mount Dodo. It literally spawned like that. So it looks like a dodo bird to me. So we may leave that there, but those buildings may go. Or buildings, it's the floating islands. It's granite. So, nothing special. I haven't been over here. Isn't there supposed to be... Actually, there isn't. Is there? Okay. Odd Ape obviously had the same kind of things going on that I did the last couple of months. Because this is where his lighthouse is going, I think. Maybe I'll let him borrow my angel belt, or I'll see if he wants us to take that out. Boy, it's like a sword of Damocles, isn't it? Hey, he's got a horse in the hallway. All right. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see if he wants us to take that island out. And then maybe next time we stream, I'll probably stream Vintage Story again on Thursday. We'll take that floating island out along with the couple over here by Dodo Mountain. Looks like there's another one there. We'll take that one out. That one out. That one out, that one out, and maybe part of this. So you can kind of see him from the other side too. Like, cut this off right here. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. Okay. Sometimes there's a bear that pops up here too. And then he falls to his death, of course. But hey. All right. A Vintage Story. Yeah, Puff Pastry said hello. Yes, there's some... quite a big following for Vintage Story. It's consider Minecraft, but for homesteaders. It's more of an adult game than it would be a child's game. Although, yeah, plenty of us adults play Minecraft too. And Rusty Gears is made exclusively up of creators, of video creators. We've got streamers and some on Twitch. Some exclusively on Twitch, some on YouTube, and then we have some video content creators as well. But basically all content creators here on the server, and it's a good time. It's a little slow tonight. I guess people, this is we're all adults, and a lot of us are crusty rusties. So maybe they have better things to do on a Saturday night. But yeah, and they are really working hard at developing the game as well. I mean, they're still in pre-release, because they really don't have to answer to anybody. That's also why they're not on Steam, because they're not beholden to anybody on when they work on it or whatever. Of course, there is this is a bug, and they're like, well, it's pre-release, but they're still pretty good about taking care of most things. All right, we have our splitter plugs in case we need more andesite, which we will probably pretty soon. Let's clean out some food. Go grab some more building materials. And get started on another section of the chapel. Oh, I did notice I had some mail. Let's see who sent us mail. How do I open it? Full parcel. Well, that's turned my angel button off. Okay, left click, right click, shift left click, shift right click. Let's turn the belt off. Okay, it says it's a full parcel. How do I open it? Let's put it down and see if that helps. Well, I may need some help here. I've got another parcel in here that I think came in and I hadn't opened it. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Small parcel. I don't know. Kind of a bummer. So I may have to ask on the Discord. I must be doing something wrong. I'm really not sure how else I'm supposed to open them. Hold on. Okay, maybe shift and hold? No, that's not doing anything. All right. We're going to put our parcels on the ground. And then maybe someone can help us figure out how to open them. Okay. Oh, and we still have Philippe. We're going to have a server mod. Get rid of him. This clearly is bugged because he shouldn't still be here. You don't have anything I want either, sir. Okay, who we got in here? Haldor. Hello, Haldor. What's up? You don't want anything I'm selling. I think I've already gotten rid of my copper bracelet. And I don't think... Yeah. I don't know, maybe some blue wallpaper. What? Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have 3. There we go. Thank you. Anybody else? Hey, Mouse! Furniture trader. Again, stuff I don't need. Larch, old cypress. I may... Give me another sleep door. Okay, you only have 2. And I don't think I'm going to buy the fences. I think I'm going to chisel what I need. Tools and some. Nobody in here. And my mat says nothing. Huh. Oh, another merchant arrives less than a day, so he hasn't come yet. Nope. I don't have a copper bracelet anymore. Alright, let's put this away. Should I put the bowl on the table? We've got sushi to eat today. It's in the fridge. Oh, our soybeans. We need to take care of those too. Oh man. Okay. Let's take care of the soybeans. Yeah. Definitely need to take care of those. Do I have enough room on me for all this stuff? Let's put one of the doors away. Okay, I think those are from my things that I need to chisel. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put my quarry materials away as well. All right. Oh, we don't need all of that sushi on us. Let's just take a couple and put the rest away. Actually, it might be better when we get hungry. Let's go raid the cellar because there was some stuff expiring. All right, enough of that. Let's pick up all of our soybeans out. Let's get all of our soybeans out of the barrels. Okay. Takes a while to prepare, so let's get it started. We have our deshell in the crafting grid for soy milk. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so next we grind them. Oh no, next we mix with water. Ah, hitting the wrong button. Used to playing Minecraft. Ingredient 4: wet shelled soybeans. All right. Oh my goodness. This is going to take a little while. Guess we have some good music to listen to. Definitely a bit of grind. Oh, gotta fill it up. Shift click, shift click. Right click, move the stuff in. Oh, shift, shift. There we go. Shift, shift. There we go. Get a little system going. Yeah, I hope the vanilla cooking gets expanded too. I really love, this is from Expanded Foods. There's so much in there because we have some sushi, and I've made hardtack with the grain. I think I made amaranth hardtack. So it lasts a very long time. Got the pickled vegetables. Those are vanilla. It seems like, to me, that's the best way to preserve the veggies still. Okay, what's going on? Oops. You go here. So I really like Expanded Foods and how they've got better ways to preserve the food. I've got, what's in here? Whoa, where's my key? Currant syrup, or the fruit syrup. Look at that, 121 years. What currant syrup? And the soy milk, 5.2 years. And it takes a bit of doing, but, you know, that way I don't have animals to deal with. You could make vintage beef, which lasts forever and is really good saturation, plus the hit point bit buff. And that just takes a little bit of salt. Pickled veggies. I haven't found a better way of doing that. The cured red meat is good too. It only takes one salt, but it's got to sit. Vintage beef is like instant. And then this hardtack. I made all. We start with hardtack, harder tack, hardest tack, and then iron tack. It's like eating wood bark. Thrice baked crackers are sharp hazard to yourself and others. That's a step down. Twice baked crackers are completely flavorless. Tough crackers that keep for years. I think that's just funny. It's like eating wood bark. Yes, if you've ever had hardtack, it is. It's like eating plaster, except plaster's softer. Tastes like plaster. So that way, especially on a server, when you need food to last, on a busy server especially, when people are always on and then food expires, it can expire really quickly. And we have some mods to slow it down, but you know, life still happens and time goes on and you can't expect the server to stop. So, okay, now we have all of these are ready to go. So yes, we have some mods to help slow things down, but it also helps to know how to make food that lasts. So that's a really great mod that we have. They're slowly expanding. It seems like every release they add some more vanilla options. So it is a thing. Okay, what's next? Grinds into blended soybean mixture. Okay. Probably should put some into the grinder. I know I've got Minecraft, well, my Minecraft playlist playing, but I needed a little bit of energy today. I think I've had a pretty good week. I've gotten a lot of work done and a lot of streaming done too. Okay, we don't have this. Ooh, don't really have it quite automated yet. But at least it's hooked up to the mill. Clutch. Did it literally just stop? Come on, wind. That one's not engaged, is it? Okay. Just took a minute to realize what it was doing. Alright. While this grinds here... Is there a manual one down here? If not, we should put it up there. Ah, see, there is. We'll just... hang on. Got a kitty to rescue. Pizza, that sounds really good. I am currently drinking my tea. Tea of choice today is cinnamon apple, along with my strawberry hibiscus, which I have hibiscus tea every day. It's good for your blood pressure. Yeah, I'm one of those crusty rusties. And I didn't have one this morning, so I always have like 2 tea bags that have bigger tea mugs. So it's good for my throat. Okay, let's take this quern up there. Yeah, I found that our favorite pizza is actually Costco pizza. Isn't that weird? But it's really good, and it's not too expensive. So we had pizza yesterday because I went to Costco. And today we have an abundance of eggs. Our chickens decided in the last 2 weeks to we're all gonna lay maybe 2 eggs a day. So I have egg deliveries. I deliver eggs every couple of weeks. So now I was already planning on picking up a couple more customers, but man, this week they exploded. So we had an egg casserole in the crock pot today for dinner. It was fantastic. Fantastic. Hash browns and onions, and I put a little spinach in there and ground up sausage and cheese. Yeah, it was really yummy. I mixed the eggs up with some heavy cream, and I swear that stuff was orange. It looked like I was making pumpkin pie filling because of those chickens with such the bright, the bright orange yolks. It was really good. Had some hot sauce on it. Yeah. I like my eggs with hot sauce. Either that or a lemon butter, like a hollandaise sauce. It's also good. No, it was pretty darn good. Made ham and sausage and bacon to go along with it, and Brussels sprouts because we had leftover Brussels sprouts from a couple nights ago and kind of needed a veggie. Normally I like some avocado with it too, but we didn't have any avocados. Yeah. So plenty of leftovers. A very big casserole, and plus of all the meat. So we had probably 6 eggs worth left. And it's really good leftover. Actually, this stuff with scrambled eggs, you can freeze them. You can't really freeze baked eggs really well, or like fried eggs. Obviously, boiled eggs, yeah, you can't really freeze them. You pickle the boiled eggs, you freeze whole eggs, and or whole raw eggs, and if you cook them, you scramble them and then freeze them. Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking about eggs. It's a big thing here. That's one of my day jobs. So, I think next time I may make the casserole with quail eggs. But wow, okay, so 12 eggs in this recipe would be like 4 dozen quail eggs. Yeah, that's a lot to shell. Of course, I do it quite often. Yeah, you can freeze raw eggs. You should crack them first, obviously. But, we should check. Yeah, you can take an ice cube tray and just crack your eggs in there and freeze them. You probably don't want to eat them like a fried egg. So technically you could scramble them first. Scramble them up and freeze them in ice cube trays. A quarter cup is equal to an egg, your standard large egg. So depending on, what eggs you're using. So you can do whatever eggs that you have if you've got poultry yourself, and then scramble them up. 1/4 egg for a recipe that calls for 1 egg. So however big your ice cube trays are. No, we're big on eggs here. We have to be. Got lots and lots of eggs. Yeah, I've definitely been learning how to preserve eggs. Is that we pickle a lot of our quail eggs, because I sell those too, but I love to eat them. Slowly winning my family over to pickled eggs. And freezing them. I'd like to get a freeze dryer, because dehydrating them kind of ends up cooking them up, and it works sort of. They end up kind of greasy, but freeze drying them works. So you can freeze dry the raw eggs and make raw egg powder. You can water glass them. I don't know if it works as well with quail eggs, just because they're smaller. I don't know if they would be as good lasting that long, but yeah, you can use a lime solution. They used to do this in old-timey days. Take a gallon jug, and then you put your clean, unwashed eggs, because they have to have the original bloom on them from the chicken when she lays it. And then you put water over them along with the lime. And the lime kind of coats the egg and preserves it. and they're shelf stable for, gosh, at least a year. And if the conditions are right, 2 years maybe. Yeah, my husband was like, "Oh, you have to try somehow canning them." I'm like, well, I don't know. There are some recipes to can eggs, but I don't know. It seems to me that they would turn out rubbery. But yeah, and recipes, if the eggs are scrambled and stuff, you can usually cook those up and then freeze leftovers on those too. So, yeah, eggs and stuff. Of course, it's a good way to feed the local missionaries too. Most of them know how to cook eggs. Oh, Sunday. Thank goodness I don't have to cook tomorrow. Sunday's our leftovers day. I usually prepare crudité, lots of raw veggies and some, charcuterie if I have it. Usually ends up cheapy, like maybe some salami or something, ham and turkey slices. Summer sausage if I have it. And then some, gosh, and all these different words for basically a little veggie bar, as the antipasta would be your pickled veggies like olives and giardiniera and beet, or we have fermented carrots, and which are basically a pickle, and of course our pickled eggs and such. And then deviled eggs too. I sell our large eggs, but I have bantam chickens too, and they lay a smaller egg, and those are the ones that we eat, and makes great deviled eggs. We go through a lot of those too. Yeah, we try not to. I mean, I do admit that my daughter and I ate at a restaurant last Sunday. We try not to go out on Sunday, but one daughter and I went out to a restaurant on Sunday because we had a big concert, which is also kind of strange that we weren't at our own church, because it was at the same time as this. It was really cool. It was a multi-denominational choir concert. So we had Baptist, Lutheran, Catholic, Protestants, and Mormons, and we are all there. So each choir did like 2 songs, and then all of us together, we had like this mass choir. We really stuffed the church. There was not enough room for us on stage. We were all crowded, over 200 of us, and we sang a few songs, a hymn, a basic hymn. I think it was a Catholic hymn, and Battle Hymn of the Republic. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. That one got a standing ovation. So it was her first concert that she'd done. She's only 13. I think she was the youngest one there. Most of it was a University of North Georgia students. That's all right, their choir too. They weren't one of the churches, so that wasn't even another one. So I treated her to Olive Garden. Yeah, normally if we have a restaurant meal, it'll be during the week. But Sunday's our leftovers day, because we try not to make anybody work, make anybody cook. Usually I'll do my veggies preps and stuff on Sunday, or on Monday, or the day before Sunday, which is Saturday. Yeah. Well, at least we got 2 Quorns going, making this go a little faster. Hopefully we get some work done on the chapel today, but this has to be done once those are cured, or once they're done soaking. But after the milk is done, it's great. It goes for a long time. Now we're going to try again heating them up in a cauldron to see if it goes faster. Don't know if you saw that your chat's cut off. It says if I didn't live. Don't mess with it then. Thank you. All right, 4 more. I'm gonna have a drink of some tea.
You said something about anti-pasta. Antipasta.
It's Italian for the little cut up, like little pickled vegetables and stuff that you have before dinner. Kind of like an appetizer would be the English term. Oh. I'm going to leave that here. Do a few more, and then I'll drink my tea while that finishes. Guess we should stop by the cellar and get some food. Yeah, hopefully you can own chickens. You know, you might consider quail. We have quail as well, and scroll down, please. Thank you, don't mess with it. Sorry, my son, not quite the producer yet, but he's working on it. And Kitty's interfering with stuff too. Anyway, quail are really good because you can actually keep them in a cage inside if you have to. They're kind of smelly, but if you're only keeping a couple, and sometimes you get, they'll make some pretty good pets, and they'll lay eggs for you. You get, in a small production even, you could raise them for meat. We keep Coturnix quail, which we raise for meat and eggs. We hatch some out every month. We sell the hens and eat the eggs, or eat the boys. eat some of the boys. Hey, Poet, how you doing? We're on YouTube. My significant other over there. I get my own place without 3 cats and 2 ferrets. I'll certainly look into it. Yeah, our cats. Well, you'd have to get a cat-proof cage, of course. Our cats patrol out where our quail are, but they largely leave them alone.
I do agree with Coffee. They do need to expand living in.
They do. Every release, they expand the cooking a little bit more. Yep, my cousin Helen had ferrets. I lived near her about a year and a half or so, and had some pretty cute ferrets. Pretty well behaved too. Right. I kept rats for a number of years when I graduated high school. Oh, they're pretty good pets too. My problem with the rats is they don't live very long, and I got too attached. The quail, the Coturnix quail, the jumbos, especially the ones that we raise for meat, they don't live very long either. Think about a lifespan of a rat, like your standard lab rat, which are the ones that you would get for pets now. 3 to 5 years. And the quail, the jumbo quail, 2 years if you're lucky. And it's a bit sad. I had one that I considered a pet, and she just it was hard when she had to go. Oh, we were going to stop and get some food. You're just getting started on your night. Oh, I see. It's only 8:35. Yeah. It's hard to tell. You leave and we get so much work done, and I'm thinking you'd already started, but yeah. I guess that makes sense. It feels like it's so much later is what I mean. We're going down to the cellar to find some food. Okay, so there's a pressure plate there now that I didn't notice before. Got building materials. Okay, 7% spoiled sushi roll. Real life, don't think I could handle that, but... Alright, we'll come back down. We'll leave that all here. Alright, what do we do next? Rats are really cool. My mom loves them and has had many amongst our menagerie of pets over the years. Yeah, rats are very cool. Well, no. If you end up with a lab rat that's...
Not a lab rat.
Well, they are.
That's not a pet rat.
Pet rats are your basic laboratory rats. And you don't normally get the plain white ones. You get them, they're multicolored. But they're descendants of your lab rats. They're not your vermin that you get like in the sewers of New York or anything. But they're really, really smart. And yeah, I think they make pretty darn good pets. I actually have one picture of my rat on my shoulder when I was in my wedding dress. A pet rat Sphinx. She was pretty cool. Okay, I don't need to go up here. I need to look at what I'm doing next. We're looking at H. So now we juice them. And we can do that here. We don't have to go back home too. Okay, empty and empty. I have to be really careful not to fill this up. I think it takes half a stack. I don't think I can put the full stack in there. Because if I try and I end up with it in my hand, that would be really bad. Alright. Please squeeze, thank you. The first time I did this, it bugged out on me. And I had a bunch of wet mash that it would not squeeze. Now, in real life, I probably wouldn't drink soy milk, but... Alright. What is this? This is like an automatic mixing bowl?
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, but we need to turn that off. I bet that's why the corn was going slow.
Oh.
Candy likes to fall asleep. Oh, it doesn't have an axle. Or a clutch. Well, I hate to do this, but I gotta move that because that's... Can I move it?
Oh. I hope you can.
Just... Creation distilled into a bowl, powered by locomotion. Oh. Okay, where did it go? Okay, why is there wood, like right in the middle of the floor? My goodness, somebody's leaving a big old mess. Saucepan. I think we can use that. All right. How are we gonna do this? Let's boing. Boing. Okay, let's... I better put it on the floor so I can see into it. Okay, now the cauldron has the milk in it. Oh. There we go. Alright. That's been released? No, it has not. Well, let's take the mash out. Alright. Come on. Hey! Gimme! What did it do with my mash? Did you see it? It skidded across the floor.
It just slid across the
It did! And,
ice. It's just like ice.
and then it didn't give it to me. Did it go outside somehow? Hi, guys. Look, all the chickens with their face shoved into the wall.
Just inside the wall.
Oh. Well, I want to know what happened to my mash. That was really weird. Okay, this says it's empty. It better not bug out. I'm gonna be careful not to pick it up because the last time I accidentally picked it up, it did not work. Hey, Graham's on. Good, because I have some soy milk for her. Maybe she can help me get these parcels open. That chicken coop is so cute. That would be, I think, Crafty Candy did that. I built that little spot out back. As you know, I said this would be. Yes, yes, Ben. Ben, please. Sorry. Yeah, I built this out back. I was like, this would be a great place for a chicken coop, and she did. She put this up, decorated it and everything. It's really cute. But look at all the chickens. Did you guys get my mash somehow? Oh, look at all the eggs. Oh, boy. There's always one, right? That lays the egg out in the middle of nowhere. All right. I don't want to let them out or anything, so. Hang on. I have a couple of packages I got in the mail, but I cannot open them. Alright. Let's make sure that we don't get distracted and ruin all of our milk. Alright. 2 more groups. Alright, place them on the floor and then click them. I'm pretty sure I tried that. Alright, let's squeeze this before we accidentally pull it out. I think she's got, it's not all flowers, there's some mushrooms out there too, isn't there? Oh no, those are the, those tropical flowers. Yeah, Candy's the one that put all the pretty flowers out front here, and I built the building and I was like, you know, everybody just make it your own, and she put the pretty little planters and stuff. I think I did these. I put the bushes here, but other than that, that's all Candy making it pretty. I said, you know, make the kitchen however you want. I said I thought it would be cool to have windows looking outside, and that would be cool. Crafty Candy is the one that did the kitchen up. I like how she's put the ovens here now. And then I had Sid. I said, Sid, what? He built these really cool shelves over here. And I said, hey Sid, build me another one, and we'll attach it to the wall over here to split the smithing area or the forge area from the kitchen. And so he did that. And since I was gone, Candy put the ovens here, and I think that looks really good, along with the bottle racks that you can see through. Yeah, really neat. But yes, always got to have the window over the kitchen, and it was a really good idea that we did the coop there. Okay, more mash that doesn't stack. I hate when that happens. Okay, now cauldron should be able to hold more, right? Yep. We can put the whole stack in at once.
Infinite power.
Still bummed about my mash. I mean, hey, I got it on film. It went skidding across the floor and poofed into nothingness. Ali Yuri, hi from YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Playing a little vintage story, listening to a little fat rat. All right, let's take the mash out and making soy milk. All right. 20 liters of soy milk. Now, the thing is, I know I can cook a tiny bit in here. And I don't know if I can cook it like this. I guess we're about to find out. It's late for not here for long. Just wanted to hop in and say hi. Hi, Zaishia. I know I stream pretty late for you, but it means a lot that you stop by and say hi. I'm trying to cook up soy milk, and I haven't quite figured out how to do it where it won't take for flippin' ever. Yeah, I don't think you can do it this way. I think you have to pull it out and cook it, put it in the slots. Let me go get my cauldron. Ah, let me out. Ah! Ran over the flower pots. Oh, did Gran say where she wanted? Shelf life for the soy milk. Okay, Gran soy milk was oh, I put it on the shelf. Vinegar. Thank you, Ali Yuri, for the subscription. Amazing. Means a lot. It really does. We are nearing that 1,000 mark. Okay, I was coming to get my cauldron. Empty. Okay. Now I got all the doors open. All right. Yeah, it's not going to do anything like that. So let's. And now we put that there, and we should be able to bucket it in. But I think it has to go all in the first slot. And I don't know if I can do more than 10 liters at a time. Yep. My soybeans were all soaked and ready to go, so I needed to get them done before we... let's see, I will find some place to put them and let you know. If you know where my mini cellar is in my place, just grab 3 bottles. All right. Okay, now, is this heating up at all? Oh my gosh. Yay. You know what? I better make sure I've got enough bottles. I'm gonna need 20 bottles. All right, let's give you some more fuel. Let's pull you off. And get you out. Poing. I just love that sound. I love that sound. Okay. There we go. Is it still cooking? It is. That's awfully hot soy milk, but 1,000 degrees. But, you know, the bar is going over as long as it's not stuck. Oh, we better light this one. And I think this is the barrel that or the bucket that belongs here. All right, 20 bottles. Sorry. All right. Thought I put my parcels on the floor. Did I not? Oh, there they are. No, it just picks it up. What about a shift click? Aha! Sid, copper is so last season. Yep. Okay. Fantastic. Rubble hammers from Meteoric Iron. Love it. You must have watched my stream. Does soy milk work like regular milk in recipes? Since it's only expanded foods, but yes, I do believe it does. Milk. Ingredient for curdled milk. Let's see. Guides. Expanded liquids. Soy milk. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure that most of the recipes that you use the milk in, that they're basically exchangeable. I don't think you can make cheese out of it. Let's see. That's egg. Find something that takes milk. Well, hardtack definitely doesn't. Huh. Well, since I can't find any recipes that take the milk... well, obviously you're not going to make yogurt out of it either. Uh, 0.1 liter of milk or cottage cheese. I don't know. It doesn't say. Crafty Candy would be the one to ask. She streams on Twitch. So you're in the right place if you look up. I think it's Crafty with a K. No, it's not. It's Crafty with a C. Oh, you know what? Let me take a peek. Gran is here. Wonder, I don't know. I feel bad now. I can't remember. I know they're in my YouTube descriptions, but that would be in the video and not in my stream descriptions yet. It accepts all kinds of milk, all vegetables, meat, nuggets. Okay, so you can use the soy milk in the scrambled eggs for sure. So possibly porridge too. Okay, let's shift click this one. What's in this one? The Odd Ape. Cottage Omer. Huh, I wonder where he's at. I haven't seen his place. Oh. I went on the raid and I didn't have any actual shoes. But that's because I took my elf suit off. I do have a pair of green shoes. Wasn't gonna wear my Santa outfit in February to the raid. Well, my little elf outfit, Christmas outfit. Okay, sold by treasure hunter trader. So I'll have to tell Ape thank you. Oh, bottles. I'm getting distracted. Let's find, I don't think we have any empties in here. I don't have any room to put them. Those are all full. Yep. Alright. We got one empty bottle there. 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Let's go ahead and make some white bottles. Clear bottles. Let's see. I think I take slabs and a saw. Come on, I gotta go back and check on the status here. There we go. Alright, need a couple more. Yes, Philippe, I know. Need to take care of you too. Alright. And now I don't know if they'll stack after I fill them or not. So we're about to find out. Gotta remember to take care of the mash too. Oh dear, the fires went out. Oh, not good. Oh, it's done. That one is not. All right. Oh, good, they stack because I'm running out of room in my cellar. Nice. All right. Put that in the community in case anybody else needs some shoes. So yeah, went to the raid barefoot because I took the Christmas outfit off and didn't have any cool shoes to wear. All right, 12% spoiled sushi. Hey, it filled me up though. I really like the pressure plate sound here where they close the doors. I'm assuming it's going to close here in a sec. Yeah, nice. I've seen it works on sourdough, so it probably works in very few recipes, I guess. Well, I mean, anything that's not particularly cheese. I mean, obviously you're not going to make yogurt with soy milk. It doesn't have the right cultures in it. I guess, you know, I've heard of people trying. I guess you add the right cultures to it. Like, well, yeah, you should be able to, because I know you can make it with coconut milk. Doesn't, you know, it's not quite the same. But obviously you're not making cottage cheese or other cheese. I think you can make tofu with it. I don't know if you make you don't go through the milk process though, so you can use the soybeans and make tofu. Pretty sure you can. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Alright. So they don't have fermented products yet. Except for the yogurt. So that may be a start. But again, that's expanded foods, the mod, and not vanilla. Hey! Hey! There we go. Sorry to shout in the mic. But that's a happy thing. Okay. Finally. Nice. Boing. Here we go. All right. Let's put the milk away. And then we're going to take a quick 5-minute health break. And then I got this little bitty bit of milk in here. All right. Quick health break for 5 minutes. And then we will get to work on, yeah, let's get some blocks first. Get to work on building the church some more. I think it's making some really good progress after only 1 day of working on it. A couple hours, that's pretty good. And then we'll do... You can still hold all of that. Ooh. Didn't drop any on the ground, did I? So I don't forget when we get back, first thing we need to do is put the mash up, make vinegar out of it. Yeah, because now we have all this empty space. Still, 5 short. Not happy. All right. Be back in about 5 minutes. And we'll eat another piece of sushi. 11% spoiled. I don't know how fast it'll decay if we take it out with us, but we'll see. To-do. Okay. Here we are. Okay, now we just did the flower beds. We need to get rid of this extra dirt. Yeah, we'll plant stuff in it at some point. Okay, probably gonna need to build some of the ground out over here. Eventually we'll put a little wall over here. Or we'll just build it all the way out here. Puffballs. We'll have to leave that there. Oh, we can't destroy the puffball habitat. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? All right. Put the polished away. Oh, that's right. We ran out. No, we didn't put it there because I didn't think we'd need it in the corner there. There we go. I wonder, let's take like a stone or something. I know now they say that there's a possibility. Oh, I had some stones on me. That they'll have stuff spawn in places like that, but there's a chance now, I guess, with the new update, the drifters will spawn on stoned places. You know, I could fill it with dirt. And then we'll just change it up if we decide we want to fill it. Always best, I think, on a server, or anywhere basically, fill up your spots so mobs don't spawn if you're playing in survival. Yeah, see, I got an empty place down here, but I might make a little basement or something. I don't know. Should we have a dungeon in the church? I think we saved the dungeon for the chapel or the castle, huh? Okay. Let's continue building the wall up. We definitely don't have enough materials to just continue building, but we have all of the wood, I believe, that we need. Come on, I keep getting in the way. I've done a lot of building in survival and not a lot in creative, so being able to fly is a bonus, but not something I'm really used to. All right, let's do this. All right. Here we are, like, running out of room already. Pick up all of the bits and bobs, because we'll probably use them. Go away, flower. Okay. What I want to do here. Yep, we just started the ground. Let the grass grow out this way some. Well, any plans for stained glass windows? Yes, not very many, but we'll have, I think, a little one up here, and then a couple little ones on the along the sides. Nothing too fancy. I mean, not Galero. If you've seen his builds, they are unbelievably intricate and detailed and fantastic. We're just doing your basic block build with maybe a tiny bit of chiseling. I'm not really that great. You see my little place there, you know. I mean, the best chiseling I do is still have a back door accessible. There's this little bitty bit in the kitchen. I mean, nothing quite so spectacular. I'm going to try to make a little thing that says purr back here. That's the little stained glass. I think that might be the extent of huge stuff, but who knows? Maybe we can get someone on the server that is super good at chiseling. We've got quite a few of them. We have No One, we have Andy, we've got Punk Hole, basically over half the server. Gran, oh my gosh, Gran. Maybe Gran could do us a stained glass. Over half the server are just amazing, incredible chiselers. So find someone that knows more about what they're doing than I do when it comes to that. We went one in from the yeah. Well, anyway, the plan was to make some luminous glass because we've got Bricklayers mod. Tells is the author of that. Good friend, fun player. Did quite a few corpse recoveries for him. He's not a super duper survival player, but he's obviously very creative, and he wrote the mod for Bricklayers. Anyway, he's got luminous glass in there, and that's what all of those chemicals along my wall are for, and all of those little barrels. Right now they're just filled with decorative stuff, but that is the plan, to make a little luminous glass so the windows I do have glow. But there's going to be plenty of space. I'm collecting from the traders that I have stopping by my place, collecting all sorts of different colored glass. Not only am I going to ask my daughter, who's a really good artist in her own right, she's chiseled me a couple of things in the past, have her chisel me some fish on my aquarium, like some glass fish. But I should have plenty of glass to choose from for making a stained glass window if someone would do that. But I thought it would be cool, even if it's just something simple, to have like the glass glow. So yeah, I've collected all of the chemicals that I'll need to make the luminous glass. All right, we're going. We're making a little progress. All right, now we're gonna want a little bit of wall trim. So let's do that here. I think we're just going to do this all the way down. Kind of like we did the side of the community center. Like this, except recessed. So we'll probably do 4 little... I don't know if it... Probably not... I don't know, maybe little dormers. My mother-in-law calls them dog houses. little overhangs, like the little mini roofs here. All right, let's put this side up. My memory's not what it should be, so it's best if I do this on this side before I forget what I did. There we go. All right. Yeah, like this. Now that's my special polished. No, that's right. We have to do them like this, don't we? They're upright. No, they're not. They are upright. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong button. Got Minecraft in the brain. Chisel. Yeah, do it there. And we need turny. There we are. And slabby jabbies. Move, please. Ah. Of course. Oh, really? We'll fix your wagon. Yeah. I'm all about the weird expressions today. There we go. Of course I turned that off. I keep pressing B. Alright, these are already chiseled. Alright, windows. There you go. Let's do your little, Oh, I keep forgetting. These aren't regular stairs. These are chiseled. Because there's no such thing as a polished. So I don't want them. Do I want them polished here? Yeah, I think we do. Let's put a regular polished block there. Chisel that up. The big one, big one. And then well, let's do, yeah, let's match this one. Ah. Do I have the walls on me? No, I don't. Let's see how these turn out. Epic music as the walls go up. As slow as it is, because obviously we're not... we're doing it live. No time lapse here. Alright, can we get rid of some of these flowers? I really like the dry stone. I think that was a really good addition when they put that in. Alright. Go all the way to the top here. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can recreate this on the other side. Alright. Get our thingamajabs here. And then an upright stair there. And, yep. How many? 2, 3, 4. And then a stair here. And I think we did make sure that we pick all these blocks up, that's for sure. Now we had an upside down here. And then we got one already good to go, right side up. Okay. Yep, give us all our stuff. Alright. Now. Then let's leave the top open. There you go. Windows. Yeah, we'll do more in the tower later, but I have a cool little, try to put a circular window up there. That is something that we can chisel, at least a shape. or like a bell tower. We'll put we'll chisel some circular windows there and then put like a bell tower on the top there. Oh, let's mess with the fountain. Alright, get a little bit of tea here. Alright, now let's come out this way. All right. We're going to have to mow some more of this down. Oops. This pick has been like out of spec for a very long time. Legendary pick. It's at 279. Oh, that's nice. Let's clear this out. What did they do with the shovel? Epic iron shovel. We have one of the already chiseled stairs left. Oh, bye, Gran. She said bye, and I actually saw it and didn't have a chance to type. Yeah, Gran gave me some soybeans, so figured I'd give her half the spoils. Gonna need a lot more blocks. Yep, this is where we're gonna run out. Hopefully we have enough to do these walls today. Alright, gotta be a better method of doing this. Well, that's a little better. Yeah, this is looking cool. I'll have to take a look at it from the front. We're gonna have to go get more materials here in a sec. Yeah. Alright, let's grab this. I don't know if I have anything to put this dirt in. Miscellaneous materials. Oh, there you go. Dirt. Oh my gosh, dirt. Okay. We should put that down too. All right. Alright, we'll put some texture blocks in there. Alright, got rid of a little bit of granite anyway. Excuse me. Cough is much better though. Much better. Okay, we have the floating chapel. It's a holy place. It's levitating in the air. Gonna butt up to the mountain. Or two. Oh, keep running out of blocks. Thank you, Puff Pastry, for the subscription on YouTube. Wow. That's, yeah, above and beyond going over there and doing that. Thank you so much. We are getting close. If I can, hopefully I can start. I don't know, it's still kind of busy here in real life. But here in a couple of weeks, now that I got kind of a regular stream schedule going, I'm actually streaming twice as much as I originally planned. What I'll end up doing is going back to streaming 3 times a week. And then spending some time actually doing some video editing, because I love video editing. Get my Vintage Story Icy World. Start publishing some more of those. Really do enjoy my Icy World. When we get the chapel built, I want to do some Vintage Story challenges too. She's been using a little bit of paint because she's been doing some sewing and kind of cosplay stuff. But she won't do her art with paint. I don't do a lot of it, but I love it. I need to do some more. I want to take some time and really learn how to paint more. I've got a couple of paintings on the walls. I had so much fun doing them. So, goals. There we are. But yeah, Dot didn't really get into the clay. Says it's not as malleable as Play-Doh, and it's like, well, you know, you just got to work with different types of clay and maybe work with it before it gets too old and stuff. All right. What do we got? I don't know if I want to. Do we want to do windows? Let's trim the bottom a little more. Make it look like it's standing on something. Oh, close the inventory. Yeah, we'll leave the flower there for now. Sorry, Puff Pastry, I missed a message back there. My current project idea is for a thing inspired by the Borrowers, but with my own lore. You'll have to enlighten me. What is the Borrowers? The Borrowers. It sounds like kind of creepy. Is that like almost sounds like an alien possession or something? Like, borrow bodies and stuff. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, my project, other than Vintage Story, I mean, I've got so much Minecraft footage. Actually, in Vintage Story footage, I've got terabytes of footage that I have not worked with. But currently, I'm interested in, of course, finishing up Icy World and working on the Minecraft FTP Genesis. It's a lore-based mod pack anyway, and I was working on an actual like lore story, or as like a long play, like a lore play, and just I don't know. I guess you'd have to see it in order to understand it. But based on the lore of the pack and reading what the developers actually wrote in the quests as part of the lore, and just doing the whole thing more of a story based rather than just watching someone progress and play in the pack, I thought it would be kind of neat, because they don't need anybody else showing them how to do it. You know, I don't think the public needs anybody else showing them how to do stuff, at least with that pack. All right, let's go get some dirt. Did I do the other side? Now that I put away all my dirt, let's make some shadow boxes, window boxes. Let's take the belt off. It's easier to get in the doors. But I want the dark dirt to do this with. Let's put this down somewhere. And trap doors. I don't think I have any on me. No. The children's book series about tiny people who borrow things like sewing pins and matchboxes from humans. Yeah, stay living no way, but nobody would miss. Okay, that actually rings a bell. That rings a bell. I don't know why I got really morbid and thinking aliens. And I must be thinking of some sort of, thinking of a movie. Pod people or something. I don't know. But yes, that children's series rings a bell. All right, let's see. Let me go straight on. No, of course not. I don't have my axe on the bar. There we go. Let's not forget to grab that. Okay, now down. There we go. I guess we'll find out if the grass will go all the way up there. I don't know how far it'll skip over, but... Oh! That answers the question. Viral grass here. Oh, did I just... Did I just squash the butterfly? Oh, dear. Oh, no. It lives! Sorry about that. Because it's a moth, not a butterfly. Whatever. Sorry about that. You murderer. There we go. Okay, come on. You can do it. Alright, so I guess this will have even less of a problem getting the grass to move up there. I knew that was going to happen. Did I pick up the one that was on the ground over there? I better go look. It's only been, like, what, 20 seconds? I can't remember that far. If it dropped, it went way down there, didn't it? Ah, no it didn't. It probably just went right there and I picked it up. Alright. I don't want to eat my sushi. I do, but 27% spoiled. Yeah, we'll just wait. And we'll go get more if we need to. So, all right, Windows it is. Give me my blocks. All right. Well, that's a pain. Yeah, I'm not so skilled at the creative flight. It's definitely not so smooth. There we are. Do want to get this section finished before I call it a night for Vintage Story. Wanted to get a little bit of Minecraft Genesis in tonight. We'll have a busy day tomorrow with church and organ playing and all of that stuff. Don't remember if I have choir practice tomorrow night or not. If I do, I have no idea what I am playing. I play the piano for the it's called our state choir. Basically, it's a couple of churches in the area, because our church is fairly big and we have buildings and congregations all over. So it's a number of congregations. I want to say 5 or 6. No, because there's 2 there. 3. I say 9 or 10 congregations that people who want to be in that group choir. I play for them, as well as my own congregation on Sunday. I play the organ. So nothing too hard tomorrow. So I don't really have that much work to do, but looks like if we have choir practice tomorrow, I'll be sight reading. All right. Let's do some trim on the windows. Come back and chisel them. Probably need to start some music up, huh? All right, lots of stuff with words right now, which is... Hey, we can fly up here now. Oh, but that's granite. We gotta go down. Down for the end of sight. All right. Oh. Well, that was weird. That was actually a block I busted out. And it had water in it. That was very strange. Alright, let's see what we got. Hopefully we can get the other side done. Yeah, these are expensive. Well, not really. There we go. All right. Yep, the grass is going. Good. That'll look really good when we get on next time. All right. Do that. Polished. All right. Get a few more andesite bits. I'm going to guess that this is all going to be covered up, so we'll just bring this out so there's like a little mini courtyard here, I think. That puffball might have to say bye-bye. I know we've got more puffball mushrooms on that side. A little farther over, so they should be out of the way of the development on this side. Oh, wrong button. Not quite enough. Almost. Was it this side we were working on? Yep. And we need more. This needs to come out too and be replaced with granite, so. Well, this is one way to bust my pit. I had this here because I didn't think it would show, but yep, clearly it is. We'll need to put some granite bricks down there. Okay, I think that's enough. And the grand finale for today. Yep. That looks really nice. Easier to see on this side, I think. Ah, tree! Ah! It's stuck in the tree. How is it that I have grass growing on top of the... Oh, that's because I have a dirt column. Well, if the grass can jump all the way up here, I guess it's not going to have any problem filling in my flower boxes there. Holy Toledo, look at that. That's like... So, that's like 14 blocks. All right. So we've got a little bit of an expansion on the sides there. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. And a little bit more of the walkway there. Nice. All right, let's fill up on some more sushi rolls. Let's see what's about to expire down there. See if we can rescue any more. All right, let's eat another piece of sushi. Rosemary Okapan. Thank you from Facebook. All right. Thank you very much. Getting a little activity on Facebook too. That's good to know. All right, look at all the rolls. Look at all that is so cool. All the sushi. B. Okay, these are still good for a little bit. I wonder if they'll stack. Why they're not stacking. There they are. And that does not stack. We have a mod where if I log out with the food on me, it won't spoil. Oh, those are already spoiled. Eek. 2.5 days. Yeah, but if I log out with it, it should last. And then we're going to go check the food we have in our cellar. Come on. Oh, let's take the angel belt off. All right. And maybe we'll go to some more traditional laid back vintage story music next week. All right. Checking the cellar. We don't have anything that's going to expire out here, I don't think. Brian, Tannen, no. Then we've got Yeah, I think there's a bug with logging out with it though, because look, that's sushi that's good for 223 days. Now, if I try to add anything to the stack, it'll like rot, but uh, I'll log out with this on me. And I got this little speck of soy milk that I need to drink. And close the door when we're not home. Yeah, looking pretty good. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do this and this. Can I drink my milk? I wonder how much of it I can drink. All of it, apparently. Nice. All right, well, thank you for joining me. Wow, I had quite a bit of activity today. Thank you so much, Zaishia and Puff Pastry and Poet and Ali Yuri and Rose May for the likes, the subscribes, the follows, the chitty chat. It's all amazing. I'm having a really good time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know any suggestions, questions, concerns, comments, and I will hopefully see you next time. I'm going to take a quick break and restart the stream to play some Minecraft FTP Genesis. So if that's not your bag, then I will be streaming Vintage Story again Thursday night, um, either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock seems to have been working out right now, so we'll go for 8 o'clock Eastern next Thursday. And in the meantime, I'll see you next time. In the meantime, play hard, die often, and leave a good looking corpse.